Is so today I'm doing a Google Docs thing where I'm trying to type using my voice. So let's go. As you can see, I've already written something using my voice. All this has been written using voice. So the way you do it, make sure you go to this setting here and go and configure your microphone. I'm using a lavalier, but go and configure your microphone. And then when you get into Google Docs, you press Control Shift S, and that brings out this box here where you can just click here and directly go into, as you can see, it's already writing. That's super amazing. So when it's like this, you're on and you can write. Obviously you can see it has some errors, which it's correcting actually. Wow, this is really intelligent stuff. I think the tech is crazy nowadays because wow, I mean, and also it has some commands. For instance, I could say period, which puts in a, as you can see there, it puts in a full stop or a period. Again, I could say next line, docs add next line. Yes, awesome. As you can see, a little bit of errors here and there, but this changes the game completely. Again, you also have to allow it. It works best in Chrome, and you have to allow that in settings, you have to allow it to use a microphone, and that's why you'll see the red dot here. And that's super awesome. First things first. And if you write like me and you're a blog or something, then this changes the game completely. And you don't even have to look line by line when you're writing, just to say your thing. And then what you'll do is just go let and edit it. And then you can, there's also commands like you can say maybe delete or something like that. You can say, let me just take you to the blog post where I've discovered this. So let's touch there. It's off. So for instance, let me just guide you through this. Yeah. Now, as it says, the first thing you should know is that proper voice dictation is only available through the Chrome browser. And if you're using the Google Docs apps on a mobile device, then you can still use the Google keyboard microphone to dictate text, but it does not have the same feature as a proper solution. So before heading out to Google Docs, make sure you open sound settings, go under input, you should see the microphone level, jump around as you talk into the mic. So as I said, go into your settings. So you can use a built-in microphone or whatever, but also they can be pretty good. But a good mic is a good condenser desktop mic, which is or a good quality headset mic, which can make a big difference in how Google Docs understands you. Now, after you've checked that the mic works, you can go now to Google Chrome and then go to Google Docs, and there you can go click on tools, then voice typing, voice typing, or also you can use the key, the shortcuts Control Shift S. Just will pop up with a picture of a microphone. Click on the mic to start dictation. Everything you say will be written down in real time. Voice recognition happens on powerful cloud systems, so you need a working internet connection for this to work. Fixing mistakes. Occasionally Google get words wrong. You don't have to switch off voice dictation to fix this. Just move the cursor with your mouse and fix the incorrect word as usual. Google will learn from your corrections. Wow, that's super awesome. Super awesome. Because you edit with your voice. You can do some formatting and editing using voice controls. There's some extensive list of commands. You can say select text, apply formatting, cut, copy, paste, so on. You can even navigate around the page, moving the cursor or scrolling the entire document. If you learn enough commands, you may never have to touch your computer to write at all, which is super awesome. As you can see, some of these: select text, apply formatting, cut, copy, paste. Yeah, awesome. So Yes. Period. Next line. Yes, next line. I think over time, you know the Google thing will learn, and it will learn how to do this the correct way. So to do this the correct way, yeah. So let's try and edit here. If you can see the correct, just do this and say correct way. For the correct, so let me just try and take it back there. Well, so I think yes, you have to press that. So I think this is super awesome. And even with the errors, it's using cloud, so it will learn over time. And it's amazing. I think if you really need to be pushing out content fast ASAP, I think this is the best way to do it. Again, when you're doing something like this, it's working together with the system for it to learn your voice, but also learning to speak word by word. And I find if you do that, it will get you, and over time, it will catch up to you. And I think that's super awesome because this makes things super easy, and you don't have to be out there, struggling to write. If I'm writing, like, even if you can see the speed of writing just one line, it's super amazing. And yeah, it's crazy as hell, but it's super, super amazing. And then you can go. Then the way I do it, I also use Grammarly. And, I'll put a link below where you can check out Grammarly. So if I write like this, then I'll go enable Grammarly. Maybe even copy this to Word, or even here, just edit with Grammarly. And on top of what, I'm trying to make sense, This also Grammarly will just tell me there's an error here, there's an error there. I can first do an over-the-top editing with Grammarly, and then I can come reread it. And after rereading, or while I'm rereading, then change the things that are not making sense. Yeah. You see, so it's amazing. It is amazing. And another way, I think also another benefit of doing this is that you will be in a position where you're learning also to articulate your words. And I think that's super important, that you learn how to speak to text, so to speak. You learn how to speak to text, so to speak. Yeah. So that's super amazing. And also, if you can do just a rough trial, and let's see how fast it can go. So next line. Next line again. Some of these things we'll have to learn over time. So let's do it physically. So as I'm saying, let's test how fast it can really go. So Google, be prepared. We're gonna test you out, and we're gonna speak as fast as possible, and just try, just say a lot of things, and we hope you'll understand them. But you're gonna go as fast as fast as you can. And that's super awesome because if you can catch up, then that makes the process super easy. And that's super amazing because I can see, you're doing the right thing and you're correcting yourself. And at this speed, I honestly you know, as a human, I wouldn't be able to write this fast. So if I need to jot something down super fast, but also to create like content and do it fast as ever, then I think that's super awesome. And I think this is a solution that can change the game for you, especially if you write and you're required to write a lot, like if a blogger like me, that's super awesome. Yeah, I like it. I think it's super, super awesome that I can speak as fast as I can and just try and make this confusing. So thank you. And yeah, super awesome.